Contraband, which is not to be confused with Contraband. 21 Jump Street. I'm just rushing because I'm aware that we have so little time, and I suddenly realise why we need 2 hours. So, two useless police...
Because you sort of like lots of space.
Two useless police graduates, Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, are assigned to a special division which sends them back to school undercover. It's a reboot of an 80s TV series, and boy, does it know it.
Fortunately for you two, we're reviving a cancelled undercover police program from the 80s and revamping it for modern times. You see, the guys in charge of this stuff lack creativity and are completely out of ideas. One of these programs involves the use of young, immature-seeming officers. I think you idiots are perfect. You're officially transferred.
All right.
That's great. Well, where should we report to?
Down on Jump Street. 37 Jump Street. No, that doesn't sound right.
So, there we go. I mean, you kind of get the tone of it from that. But did you laugh at all listening to that? I was surprised. Usually that would have caused a chortle or a chuckle or a titter or maybe a snigger, maybe a snicker, maybe a marathon, maybe a Mars.
No.
Maybe a Mars.
No.
None
of those. But it's difficult to tell just from... There might have been lots of visual gags all the way through there.
No, the gag about it's revising an old 80s... Okay.
But I didn't see the original TV.
No, well, the original TV thing was the thing that launched the career of Johnny Depp and was, this sort of really brilliant idea, which was, hey, you look like a school kid, but really let's send you undercover to infiltrate all that high school stuff, okay? And, Johnny Depp himself has got I think a nicely satirical attitude towards his history. He told this brilliant story. I interviewed him once, and I said, how did you end up doing Cry Baby? And he said, well, the thing is that I was really concerned about the fact that I'd got this kind of teen idol status, and I met John Waters. He said, stick with me, kid, I'll destroy that for you in 5 minutes, which was great. In the case of 21 Jump Street, I laughed enough. I mean, there's, 5 or 6 passing laughs. Jonah Hill is fine. Actually, Channing Tatum is the surprise. He displays more comic chops than I would have expected. Again, it runs out of steam, but not quite as fast as you would perhaps have expected. When the gag runs out, because the central gag is the things that used to be cool at school are no longer cool. So at the beginning, the guy who was the heroic popular jock saying, yeah, the thing you got to do is you got to wear your bag with one strap. Actually, now everyone's wearing it too. You got to not care about everything. Well, now everyone cares about the environment. You got to be really sort of aggressive and brash. Actually, now everybody's caring and sharing. So that's the central gag, and that gag works for about half an hour. The film obviously is 90 minutes long, so that gag runs down. I'm not going to give away the cameo performances, which I believe some papers have rather foolishly done, but the cameos, when they happen, are quite funny. So it's passably snickering fun, and certainly more snickering fun than Mars.
Luke Smith says, dear presenter and reviewer, I caught a screening of 21 Jump Street at my local World of Cine last week, and as Mark will be reviewing it, I thought I'd add my 2 pennyworth. Being a loose remake of a TV show I'd never heard of, with Channing Tatum, an actor who usually conveys the range of a piece of wood, I held out little hope. I have to say I was very pleasantly surprised. It has no right to be as funny and as generally sweet-natured as it is. Bar a flabby last 20 minutes, it's very funny fish-out-of-water comedy, which is a nice addition to the hit-and-miss high school genre. Jonah Hill is a very adept comic performer, and the film is so much better than the Todd Phillips gross-out-esque trailer suggests.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Dare I say Mark won't like it.
No.
But
you're wrong.
But I just hope he doesn't lump this in with the other frat boy comedies he's happily savaged for the last 18 months, because it is much sweeter and funnier and certainly isn't as cynical or nasty as those films.
Well, I think that's pretty much what I said, isn't it? One thing was, it's not Starsky and Hutch, because Starsky and Hutch was the high watermark of that. Let's take the retro TV series and do it again, but with a kind of postmodernist nodding at itself spin.
Postmodernist nodding at itself.
Yeah, look it up. It's on
I'll do that.
It's on Wikipedia.
Okay.